Oh, Liv just looked at me when that song was playing and went, "Have you made this?" I was like, "It's AI. It's AI." Hi
Got
everyone.
introduced to AI music about 6 months ago and never looked back.
I never looked back. I had the greatest 2 weeks of my life just playing with AI music. See, now I'm nervous. I wasn't
Have you
nervous
changed
5
the
minutes ago.
logo?
No.
I don't remember your speech bubble thing just being pure white. I always thought it was red and white.
So it used to be a red background, white speech bubble with lower league look in it.
Okay.
And then we kind of shifted it to this because it looked more, I think, aesthetically pleasing.
Fair enough. Good evening, everyone.
Evening, everyone. We're here for the Bradford Rotherham game. Let's have a look at some team news. We go through teams first and foremost because I think that's kind of important. Bradford currently.
Want to do the minute silence or not?
We'll do the minute silence. We'll honour it. Here we go. Let's wait for the whistle. Watch if Hannah jumps in now. Goes hi. Middle of the silence. Let's wait. Waiting for the referee's whistle. I'm going to mute in case my dog goes. And the silence is done. So team news for Rotherham. In goal, Dawson, a back four of Rafferty, Agbear, Baptiste and James. Midfield of Hall, Gore, Powell and Martha. And a front two of Benson and Etete. And then for your visiting top of the league, Bantams. Sam Walker in goal, Ibutore, Neil Byrne and McIntyre in defence. We've got Tyreek Wright, Alex Patterson, who's in for Max Power, Tommy Lee and Nerf Phil in midfield. Then we've got Poynton and Sarcevic playing just behind Will Swan. Will Swan again. Ole, ole. And kickoff is underway at the New York Stadium. I've got horrific memories at New York Stadium. I don't enjoy going there at all. So let's see what happens. And boom, food's here. I'll be back in 2.
That leaves it with me, the League Two guy, who's here just to keep Liam company. He's going to go get his food. Nice to watch a bit of League One action, to be fair. Get to see what standard my boys will be playing at next year, obviously. Liam was very much talking about Swan then. I'm quite excited to see Sarcevic and Poynton as a two behind. That's the two I'm looking forward to seeing. I've been a Poynton fan for many years. Not that I'm the only one, but I am a fan of his talents, to be fair to him. Liam confessed off camera that he's not as nervous as he has been in certain games this year. And then we saw the stats of Rotherham, which don't look particularly good. So everything is pointing to a 1-0 Rotherham win. Look forward to seeing the meltdown live on camera. Liam's done enough of these watch-alongs with me when we've been watching Swindon. I can't wait to do one of these with him and watch Bradford bottle it on the telly.
I still remember that Accrington game.
Is that the one with Ben's VAR?
Well, that was it where
that was Sutton. That was Sutton, wasn't it? Ben's VAR.
Yeah, that was. But the Accrington one was where you were, I think, like 4-1 up with like 10 minutes to go, and they got it back
we never
to
did a
4-3.
watch along. We didn't do a watch along for that because I would have lost my mind.
No, you did. You guys did. I'm sure you did. Or we did.
No, we didn't do
You might not have been
Accrington.
on. You might not have been on, but we did. We did a watch along of it. And it was funny. Like, because if it had gone on a few more minutes, that was.
We would have lost.
Oh, yeah. It was a mad one. So, look, if we lose, we deserve it. We deserve all the stick you're going to give me. But that's fine.
I quite like how Rotherham have got the red and white, but with the gold trim for the sponsor and stuff. That's quite nice on that kit. Like nothing fancy, just quite smart.
Yeah, I like our away kit. I do like this blue, like shiny.
I was going to say it looks white on my telly, but with like light blue tint.
Yeah, it's like a silvery.
Blue.
Rotherham are in
all the way through. What a ball that is! Surely. No. Good save. Got to get it out though. Ooh.
Sam Walker don't mess about there. Offside there.
Flag up anyway.
Coming straight at us from the off. That's
which, by the way, is terrible shout from the. Unless he's giving it. Okay, he's giving it to the attacker. I was going to say the winger wasn't offside.
No, the second man. We can't be doing that. We can't be letting them have those chances. We've got to be honest.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first YouTube content on Lower League Look this season.
Possibly. Yeah.
How obviously it's been going well, but talk us through the difference between expectations and real life in terms of Bradford's start to the season.
Expectations are every single week. Expectations are, I think it's going to come to an end now, and they seem to prove me wrong every single time. And that's all I can really. I don't really know what. I don't set myself with many expectations. My thought and my view is that 50 points. We need 50 points. That's the aim, and it's still the aim now. 50 points is the aim. But it's nice to be getting there very quick. I suppose the best way to put it. We were talking about stats before the game, and so a couple of stats. I think aside from Ipswich in 2019, 2020. Will Swan. Aside from those. Yeah, he has. He's got to at least hit the target. Aside from he's offside anyway. Aside from Ipswich in 2019, after 10 games, one of the top two in League One has won the league. And then since League One was created, since League One was created, every team that's come up from League Two, Bradford currently have the most points after 10 games of any team that's ever come up from League Two into League One, with 23 after 10 games. Burton in 2016 had 22 points. And then in third place with 20 points is Bradford in 2016. So we're on the list twice, which is nice.
You're good in League One.
Well, the last time we were here, before we got taken over, we
this time? Good save.
Has got to do better. It is a good save, but he's better than last time, but he's got to do better already. He's not going to get many chances like that. Andy Cook buries both of those, by the way.
There comes a time where you need to move on.
No, he's on the bench, mate.
No, but I just mean every time we do something together, Andy Cook is mentioned in the first 10 minutes.
Of course, mate. Legend. A legend of the club.
By the way, the Rotherham, I think it was number 15 who got done through his legs. That's appalling defending.
Yeah, because it were a poor touch from Sarcevic.
Yep.
And the fact that he could recover it shows just how poor that defender was, because that was horrific. Do you know what? After that scare from Rotherham at the very beginning, we've not let it affect us. We've come back with 2 chances, which I love it. Look at him there. Look at Grezza. Look at him. What a guy. What an
That's what a
absolute
real man
legend.
looks like.
Oh, he's a man. Such
By the
a
way,
man. Yeah.
You haven't announced to the world in general what's on the menu tonight. You said you were going to get food, but you haven't told anyone what you've got. I'm currently snacking on a white chocolate chip cookie.
I'm having a Chinese. So, I currently have honey and chili chicken.
Nice.
With chicken fried rice, salt and pepper chips. And it is exquisite. I love it.
Is it from the best? Is it from the best Chinese in Bradford?
Would you say so, Liv? You're not a big Chinese fan, are you? But yeah, for us, I think it is.
We give them a shout out.
What they called? Whatever Palace, they're called.
Whatever Palace.
Whatever. Whatever. I know it's whatever. I think it's Palace.
Could be Forest.
No, it's not Forest. I think it is Palace. A Rotherham free kick. Let's see how we do. Obviously, look, we spoke to a Rotherham fan earlier. He's expecting it to be 5-0 Bradford. Says that they've got a lot of injuries, a lot of players out. So have we. This is our second string back 3. So, and they've done really, really well since they came in. When I say second string, it's not meant to be demeaning, but being brutally honest, like they're not starting over the others that are in.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens here. This is where they have a shocker and Neil Burns scores an own goal.
I was literally about to say own goal incoming.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all far too straight. There's no curvature in that defensive line at all.
No. Oh.
Excuse me if I seem slightly distracted. A friend of mine is nothing serious, but ended up in hospital this evening. So asked for just some messages to keep them company while they're sat in their hospital bed. I said, yeah, no problem.
Have they got Sky Sports Plus?
If they did, they wouldn't be remotely interested. It's not that they're not football fans.
Everyone's a football fan. They just need to find the right team, Piper.
Although they were absolutely delighted about 7 or 8 months ago when they got a shout out on Fools Rush In for no reason. They were buzzing.
Gotta love it.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Lower league looks bigger than Fools Rush In. Shout out, Georgia. Hope you're doing okay.
I don't think it is.
Oh, it is.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
You're more consistent than us.
You don't have to be consistent. You've got 10 times the following.
Have I?
Easily. Hang on. Let me check.
No, not that many.
Purely on X. Let's just go X because that's where we both do our best work.
That's where we like to wind people up.
Yeah. So I'm sat here currently with 1,769 followers on X on Fools Rush In.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Half of those aren't Swindon fans, I would say.
And the thing is, for a club content, that's good, isn't it? Like you've got for a single club content page, I think it is.
And you've got 9,524 followers.
We're creeping up. We're aiming for that 10,000.
Race to 10K. 10K by Christmas. Let's go.
I've been trying with 10K since 2023.
Yeah, but now you've got the most charismatic host in League 2 football doing your 606.
Well, there we go. There we go. It's what it is. It's all about recruitment.
And if you could stop banning people, that would be fantastic.
I've not banned anyone for ages.
No, but everyone I've met since you have.
What did you think you said?
I thought it was like bang.
Liv thought you said.
Liam, if you could stop banging people, that would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
What?
Liam, I'm going to out you for banging people on the internet.
You know what I mean? Okay,
Do
Brendan.
you do a lot of away days, Lee?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't do a lot of away days, do I?
No, you don't do away days. You go to Bradford
Salford a lot.
games, go to Park Avenue a lot. You go to Salford a lot. Then you coach a kids' football team. Then you do your Jamie thing. Yeah. I'm a single
Jamie
mom.
thing?
Yeah, Jamie Walker's Academy.
Oh.
Should probably watch that. Yeah, Jamie Walker's Academy. I do some work with him, so it's always nice to have that.
Jamie Walker as in?
The Jamie Walker.
The Jamie Walker.
The Jamie Walker.
Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff with him and spend a lot of time doing like social media stuff for him and going over and do with his coaching sessions, and it's good. It's he's doing really well. Obviously, 2 goal of the season contenders on Saturday for him.
Yeah, we spoke at length about this on Sunday. In comes the corner, by the way. Rotherham player goes for a tumble for no reason.
Get yourself up. Get yourself up.
Look at the size of him.
Look at his shoulders. Built like Brock Lesnar. How's he going down there? I mean, it is a penalty. Let's be fair.
As well.
Neil Burns just held 2 of them off. That's a penalty. But we'll ignore it. He has pulled his shirt.
That is diving. That is diving of the highest. No.
Practically pulled his shirt off his shoulders.
There's 2 of them.
And ball.
They are.
Just let it go. Oh, by the way.
That's got potential to be a great ball.
Offside. It was a good ball, though. You're right. It was a very good ball.
Hey, John's in the chat. Evening, John.
Evening, John. Yep, Coach Liam. That's what I get called. Currently,
See, you 1-2. Got distracted.
Yeah. 1-2, drawn 1, lost 1 as the season starts.
Hashtag Woody out, hashtag Liam in.
Hashtag Woody out. Oh, that could mean out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get Liv thinking about what you're getting up to with all the mums on the touchline.
Liv went to school with half of them.
Did she?
Half of mums who I coach. I don't coach the mums, I coach the kids, but
half the mums that you coach.
Yeah. Although on
somebody clip Liam just saying half the mums that I coach.
Thing is, on Tuesday, I actually made them get involved in training session, and they were fuming because, like, for them, for parents, it's a night off. You know what I mean? Oh, you can just let the kids. No. They were all involved. They were doing block tackles.
Well, I was going to say yes. So, can you find a way? Because I love I don't know why. Because I'm sad, and you know, I've been single and alone for that long now that I'm just really sad, and I watch depressing stuff. Right? I really enjoy watching the videos of in America where they get the parents to try and do the American football tackles on their kids as they run past. It's insanely funny watching these mums who you think, oh, they're just mums and their little lads are playing American football. Their mums wipe them out. It's hilarious.
Some of my kids would get their legs broken if I let their mums tackle them. They are feral.
The mums, not the kids.
Yeah, no, both feral. Like the kids, when the kids are acting feral, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know why he's doing this," and then I get them involved. I'm like, I know why he's doing it. I know where he gets it from. You know, it's all fun though. It's enjoyable. It's obviously I only went up to help out a friend who has a kid in one of the teams, and when I got there, and he went up to help a training session, I got there, he just went, "So that's your team?" I said, "That's my what?" He's like, "That's your team." I was like, "Oh, that was over a year ago."
And what he did was, did you say that was?
So I started from the beginning, under 7s, so they're now under 8s. So when genuinely it was like their first time kicking footballs. It's been really good to see kind of the progress. We've had 3 kids taken on by Bradford City. We've got 5 kids now in Jamie Walker's Academy. It's gone really, really well. And it has been really enjoyable to kind of see it and how it's all panned out. And come on. Oh, So Bradford throwing, attacking throw.
I'll tell you what, I know we're only 16 minutes in, but I've been relatively disappointed with the quality, particularly from Rotherham as the home side.
We've had the better chances.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bobby. That takedown was superb. The follow-up was not.
He obviously heard me say I've been disappointed with the quality and decided to show off.
Mm-hmm. He's very good. He's very, very good, is Bobby. Do you know who his first ever goal was against?
Bobby Poynton? Was that not in the 1-0 victory over us?
Yeah.
At your place?
Where he
we
ran
were
and celebrated in front of you. Yeah, and he ran and celebrated in front of your fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet I still like him.
That were offside, to be fair. But yeah, do you know what? He's one of them players that's just enjoyable to watch. And again, similar to like the situation with the kids that I coach, like you can see the progress. He's doing very well. We've just tied him down to a new 3-year contract, so that protects us.
He's one of my favourite current EFL players that are not associated to Swindon.
I like it. It's hard not to like him because you always want to see a hometown like kid do well.
Yeah,
and he's just a normal lad. Like, we did a charity event at the club, well, for the club when I was working there. It was a darts night, and Bobby were there, and the club were like, "Oh, look, can you go along as Billy Bantam?" And obviously, you'd be his kind of like his chaperone, just to because he was still young. They were like, "We don't want people to take the piss," blah 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 blah. So I went and did it, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll drop you back off home, Bobby." And we're in car on the way back, and he goes, "Oh, Tyson Fury fight's on tonight." I'm like, "Oh, yeah." He went, "Should we go out in Brighouse?" And I was like, "Are you allowed?" Because I was like, "Are you allowed to do that?" Obviously, season had just finished. So he, his dad had rung him, saying, "Oh, what time are you going to be home?" He's like, "Oh, I'm going to go out in Brighouse." And he was like, "Oh, you going out in Brighouse with?" And I was like, "I'll look after him, don't you worry." Anyway, we ended up in the 1-0 Rotherham.
It's all gone quiet. Yeah. Particularly aggressive celebration there. This means a lot to him.
I think Rotherham are not doing great, are they?
No.
So I think they need to be. They've got to win. They need this. Hopefully that kicks us up the arse here. Stops us being so wasteful, because it's a poor clearance. He gets turned far too easily on the right. I mean, it's a great goal.
Some lovely pass to move. I feel the keeper should be getting there as well, by the way. This would be a better angle for that, but the first angle suggested keeper should be getting there. Keeper should definitely be getting there.
Yeah. Long way to go.
Very long way to go.
Yeah, so we ended up in the roughest pub. I mean, Liv, how rough is Calder?
Calder?
In Brighouse.
Oh, yeah.
It's rough. It's really rough. And we ended up in there. We ended up in there till about 3 a.m. with the Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk fight. So he's just a normal Bradford lad. It's weird, like, because you don't expect him to be like, when someone's that good.
Good tackle.
Rotherham kind of turning the screw here.
They certainly are.
Similar to Doncaster game though, Donny went ahead early on, and then we did go right up the other end and score within a few minutes. So fingers crossed. that happens, and then that's where the similarities end.
Ooh, nearly.
I love Alex
It's a ball
Patterson.
kick. Oh, nearly.
By the way, these are horrific. These are
Awful at
genuinely
defending.
horrific. Yeah. These are so bad at the back. Mm-hmm.
If you're interested, by the way, I'm okay. My friend that I said was in hospital. I'm currently sending random Twitter questions from those like pages that I tend to answer on my personal Twitter. If you want some random questions fired at you, I have a collection of them at hand now.
Go on.
Okay. Which of these is the first thing you drink in the morning? Coffee, water, tea, or juice?
Juice.
Tea.
Liv has tea.
She said juice as well. I would say water.
No, juice, because I generally don't drink before I leave the house, and I jump in the car and I have juice in the car.
What are you referring to as juice in that sense?
Like
Robinson's squash or yes, squash.
Robinson's ready to drink.
Okay. Okay, I'll have to try and hold this one up. Hang on. How is the correct way to eat your spaghetti?
Spoon and fork.
Oh, hang on.
Kind of all mixed in, or the pasta with the bolognese and stuff on top?
A.
I would do A.
A.
I would present it as B, but if it's just me, I'm having A.
Yeah. A. Why would you want plain pasta at any point?
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Scotland?
Haggis. Drink. Haggis. I love haggis.
I've never tried it, you know.
Oh, mate, it's unbelievable. It's so good.
It's because I know what it is. I can't bring myself to do it. We have another picture. Would you prefer house A or house B?
I'd go A, Liv would go B.
Okay. Which means you would also go B?
No, it means we go A.
Rotherham want a foul, not given. Bradford get the free kick this time. One has to go. Buffalo wings, hamburger sliders, pigs in a blanket, or nachos?
Buffalo wings.
I would go nachos.
Anything on the bone goes for me, apart from ribs. But yeah, I prefer my chicken off the bone, 100%. And buffaloes don't have wings; it's false advertising.
Is it not the sauce that makes them buffalo wings?
Would they still be buffalo wings if they were turkey?
What?
If it was turkey wings with buffalo sauce on, would they still be buffalo wings?
I don't know, because I don't know what buffalo wings are made. Is it not just chicken?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to work out whether it is the sauce that gets them the buffalo.
Yeah,
wings.
I'm sure it's called buffalo sauce, which is why they're called buffalo wings, because they're just chicken wings with buffalo sauce on them.
Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
Would you rather free tickets to the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup final, the NBA finals, the World Series, or the Wimbledon final?
The NBA out of all of those.
Okay.
I'm not.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, do you know? I think that whenever I watch people watching NBA, I always think, oh, it looks nice and warm there. Right? it's indoors. It looks like it's somewhere, you know, you can take your coat off. You're not going to get cold. I don't care for any of the sports.
How old are you?
Well, I don't care for any of the sports. So if I've got to choose one, I'm going to choose the one where I'm comfortable.
I've been to an NBA game before.
Any good?
It was actually, although I'm not an aficionado at. Are we doing this for any particular reason? Can you still hear me?
Where have you gone?
I don't know. This is what I'm asking.
I don't know where you went. Hang on. Do you know why? Do you know why it's happened?
Go on.
Because he's
Oh, it's
offside.
gone. It's a goal.
He's offside.
I was going to just missed the fucking goal.
A lesser spotted Hannah Brown has joined us.
Hi. So I was waiting for you to go one behind. Quite honestly, I thought it might knock you down a peg or two. So.
By the way, that's awful defending again.
They are bad. These are really bad.
They are terrible defending. Evening, Jonathan. Hannah's here now. We've got to go back through all the questions.
Yeah, go on. Ask Hannah those questions.
Oh no, because I am so good at the questions.
No, they're just choices about life, Hannah.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the game or even football.
Okay, good. Is it?
How are you, by the way, Hannah? It's been a long time.
Well, I'm very excited, obviously, because we are less than 12 hours away from TS12 and potentially TS13 as well. So I should really be making friendship bracelets and not, doing this stuff.
Is this the new Taylor Swift album?
Yeah.
Thing is, I think I'm going to enjoy this one because she's, happy and getting married and stuff. So it's going to be a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
He needs to bin her off, doesn't he? And then she'll have an absolute banging album.
Yeah.
There's a song called Eldest Daughter, which is basically my entire personality. So yeah.
So Aidan and I were listening to the radio the other day, and I can't remember how we got on the subject, but it was one of those where I said, these really big musicians, like the properly famous ones that you feel. I said, I know a lot of Taylor Swift songs, despite not being a Taylor Swift fan, but I don't think I could name like more than 4. So he's like testing me, and I think I managed to get to 5, maybe 6, and then he says, "What about this one? What about this one?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah,
How does that one go? I know that one." But yeah, it's one of them where I just couldn't do it. And then it was like, but if I managed to do 6, is there musicians that I actually like that I would struggle to do that with? And I was like, surely I could do more than 6 Becky Hill songs because I like Becky Hill. And I was like, hang on, I'm struggling to name 6 Becky Hill songs now.
Liv goes
that's
mad.
just our age, I think.
Liv goes mad when I put Taylor Swift on in the car.
In a good way or not?
She don't
like
like
one
it.
of mums at football training.
Yes. Liv's not a fan. I like Taylor Swift.
We've had this discussion before.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to the cinema tomorrow night for the release party.
That's sad. That is
She's
sad,
having an
Hannah.
album release party at the cinema.
Yeah, it's
Collision. Is this a bit like how Miley Cyrus's new album was like a movie as well?
Well, no one really knows. So the album is 40 minutes long. The film is 1 hour 29, but no one really knows kind of what it's for. So it's called, I think it's called the
something of a showgirl, isn't it?
Yeah, the album is called Life of a Showgirl, but the cinema bit has like a name as well. So, but we're going to the very first one, so there will be no spoilers for us tomorrow night.
I'm sorry, that is not just a yellow. That's not just a handball.
What is it again?
That is a booking and potentially more. Crossing, Bobby. Oh, it's right.
It's not right. It was
nice.
It's not right. It's wrong. Right. Ask Hannah these questions.
Oh yes, questions for Hannah. Let me go back to the beginning. Which of these would you say you drink first in the morning? Coffee, water, tea, or juice?
Coffee.
Okay.
That's I don't even need to think about that.
So there's 4 answers. There's 3 of us, and
By the way, that was beautiful.
And we've all picked a different answer.
Oh, really?
They are shockingly bad, and everything they're doing defensively is terrible.
No, I have a black double espresso. That's the first thing that I encounter in the morning, and it's a ritual thing as much as anything else.
Controversially, People don't understand it where I work, but I don't drink hot drinks at all. Don't drink coffee. If I had to pick between tea and coffee, it would be tea, but I don't drink tea. The only hot drink I have is like near Christmas, I'll treat myself to a hot chocolate. That's about it.
Oh, I don't really drink tea unless I am feeling particularly sad. Like it's that whole, oh, have a nice cup of tea, it'll make you feel better. Like, so I have medicinal tea.
I have medicinal
Yeah.
lemonade.
But other than that, I never drink it.
Okay, so question 2 is a picture round. Which is the correct way to eat your spaghetti?
With a fork and a spoon. Is that an option?
Go on.
It's either all mixed in or neatly presented.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll get a bit closer
I'd
for you.
mix it in, and I have a fork and a soup spoon.
See, again, this just shows why you're a lot more classier than me, because I wouldn't have a fork. I would just spoon.
no,
So
you've
what
got to
you
wind
do?
this.
Yeah, you use the spoon to wind the fork on. So you
That's it.
like hook a little bit on and then wind it.
That's a
good
great
save,
save,
that.
by the way. Yeah.
Do you think?
See, I'm a lot more like this though.
Do you
That's why I'm the size I am. You're not.
Well, not anymore. Do you think that Walker should have saved the first goal?
Yes.
But if he does, I am a bit because
Biased.
it's not about bias. I think the defender's right in front of him, and it's gone through the defender's legs.
Oh,
he's got a hand to it.
That's what we said. His line of sight wasn't brilliant.
Wasn't great.
So I've been called out at least 4 times this season on our show for questioning Ripley's inability to save anything. And all I keep getting told is someone's in front of him. I'm like, okay, well, you've got one of 2 issues here. Either the person in front of him hasn't done their job because it's gone past them, or he hasn't done his job because it's gone past him.
Well, it's the person in front of him who hasn't done their job. I always say this, like, for a keeper to face a shot, it's got to go past 10 players.
Yes, but that's also his job, is to say that. That's a great touch, by the way.
No, his job's to be a last line of defence. A goalkeeper in situation is always at a disadvantage compared to a striker. Because but
at what point is the goalkeeper like, right, this is my box, this is now where I am in charge and in control, and
you can't.
Sorry.
The thing is, your keeper can't. In that scenario, Sam Walker can't do anything else. He's not going to come out because he's got 2-3 defenders in front.
I disagree, and I'll give you 2 reasons why I disagree. One,
you think he should have come out?
I'm not saying come rushing out. I'm just saying about the save in general. Number 1, okay, goalkeepers by nature, their job is to make the predictions so that they can make the save. Their whole thing is guesswork, and he hasn't he's got down, but he hasn't guessed it. He hasn't spread himself. He hasn't really. He's got down. That's all he's done, though. He hasn't made a solid effort. 2, one of the fundamental things a goalkeeper is judged on is reflexes. So if you haven't got them, the ball's going to keep going past you.
The guy shot from about 13 yards out.
Does he not train 5 days a week with people smashing the ball at him from that distance?
No, I don't think many goalkeepers train from that distance, do they?
It'd be painful.
Because the fact is, what they train with a line of defence in front of them, and it's the defence's job to stop those happening. Go on. Oh, that should have gone to Poynton. Never mind. Will Swan again. Ole, ole.
Oh, is that is he number 21, that lad there?
For them?
Yeah. That's running back. No, it's not. I'm trying to. I think it was. Their 21 against us was brilliant.
I asked Liam at the start, Hannah, how obviously it was easy for him to answer, but how the start to his team season versus expectations was going. I suppose I should ask you the same. I'm kind of unofficially taking a hosting duty while he's having like the longest Chinese I've ever known anyone eat.
That's why I was late, because I've eaten, but also the dog is an absolute nightmare when I'm eating. So he's barking now, but I couldn't have done both. So
that is a shocking free kick.
Our season versus expectations. I think it's as I expected. I knew that we would find it harder in terms of, like, last season felt like a bit of a free hit, but we were also, newcomers to the league. I think we were underestimated a little bit. We are, like, if you ask a lot of our fan base, we've had a disastrous start. We're actually a point off where we were at this time last season.
Not one whole point.
One whole point. And over the next 2 games last season, we only scored 1 point from the 2. So, we could well be ahead of that in the next couple of weeks. The difference is, and I was saying this to Liam earlier, last season, Wickham, Birmingham, Wrexham, everyone was a little bit erratic at the beginning, whereas this season, Bradford have been consistent. Stevenage.
That's a foul. That's a card, ref.
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to see that again.
I'm sure you will get to see it again.
It's whether he thinks the keeper would have got to it.
The keeper absolutely gets there.
That's the only thing that's stopping it being a red card. If he has made contact there, that's the only reason that he hasn't got a red card, is that the keeper came. If that keeper hasn't come out, that's a red.
The keeper's on the edge of his box.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is, if the keeper if the keeper hadn't come out, it was a red card. Because look, Pato's through there. If that keeper isn't on the edge of his box, Pato's through. So that's a yellow card. It's a yellow card, which is what he got, but it would have been a red. That keeper saved his ass. Why has he just booked Will Swan?
Probably for arguing.
By the way, can we just comment on how bad?
Little sauce. Oof.
Can we just comment again on how bad the Rotherham defending was to get into that situation?
Horrific. By the way, we're going to score this free kick.
I think they think you are as well.
Anna,
look at with that daft hair. Come on, Ibby.
Look at Big Ibby Torre.
Oh.
We were 5-8. We were when we played Stockport away, I sat in the home end with Hannah.
Yeah.
And Torre. Oh yeah. Oh.
Good
save. Good. What the fuck was that?
Take the throw. And Torre was in front of us, and all Stockport fans were chanting, what was it?
Torre is the Stockport fan.
Yeah. And he was just smiling. And I'm like, don't smile too hard, mate. We're 1-0 down and getting fucking battered here. To be fair, we were getting battered. But on that, so it's I don't know, adding on to Fifey's question, Hannah, about your season. Like you said it's like as expected.
We're doing proper football content now, are we?
Yeah, we might as well between things. Have you picked up and dropped points where you expected to?
So we've lost 11 points from a winning position.
Oh no, that's poor.
Oh yeah, it's like we've picked up points that we shouldn't have done.
But take away the winning position. Just in terms of going into when you pulled the fixtures up and you pulled the first 10 games of the season up, and you go,
surely.
But when you look down and you go win, draw, loss, whatever. Have you picked up points and picked up wins where you expected, lost where you expected? Because you've said it's kind of where the season's where you expected it to be. Have you?
Now,
have the games been, or is it different?
I'm going to say that if from my obviously I don't know the ins and outs of the situation, but based on what happened last year, there's not many. If I'm a Stockport fan, I'm going, we will definitely lose this because they're a good
That's the
side.
problem, and that's the problem though. In that, so I reckon that people would have gone through it and they would have been, well,
The
Bradford,
unbeatables.
we don't do brilliant against Huddersfield. We've got this weekend. Plymouth and Cardiff were both unknown entities and would have expected them to be tricky games.
We've
Who
all
else
played
did we
Cardiff,
have?
Hannah. All three of us have played Cardiff now.
I know.
Fifey played them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the less said about that, probably the better.
But that was a 97th minute equaliser.
Oh, it's true. That is
shite.
awful. He better be offside.
Shite.
He better
not
be
offside.
offside.
He's not offside. That's just a
Why has he
terrible,
not
terrible
put his
attempt.
foot through that?
Right, let's see what Josh Nerfville can do here. I want do what you've been doing.
Oh, I do like Josh Nerfville.
We'll take that corner. Thank you.
Hannah, I'm still hoping to get in an away end with you this season at some point.
Oh yes.
Northampton New Year's Day, isn't it?
Do Bradford, Pfeiffer. Do Bradford when they come for revenge.
Bradford's like a Tuesday
Bradford's
night.
miles
It's
away.
stupid.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday night, isn't it?
I've done Bradford on a Tuesday night before.
Yeah, I know it. I'm still not over it. We've been promoted since, and I'm still not over it.
I'll come and do another Swindon away end. Quite enjoyed. Oh, I've got the shirt, so I quite enjoyed my Walsall experience. Apart from
You're about the only one in Swindon end that did.
These are horrific. These are so bad. But then Tommy Lee does that.
Do you know what's worse, though? Do you know what's worse? They're that bad and they're still beating you.
That's what I mean. The fact that we've not gained anything from this, but
they've got a very high XG. Right? Oh no, that's Wigan. Ignore me.
Here's the thing, though, Pfeiffer. Here's the thing, though, Pfeiffer, and Hannah can sort of back me on this. We are playing miles better than we did against Stockport in the first half, and we turned that one around. See, Hannah can get annoyed by. No, she can get annoyed by that, Pfeiffer. I had Stockport fans at half time coming up to me, didn't I? And they're going, "Oh, it's not going great for you, is it?"
You keep sitting in the fucking home end when you go to games.
Hannah's worst part was me and her daughter arguing as we were leaving the ground.
Yeah, that was the worst part, actually. But Mark Stott in the Hard Truth podcast that he recorded this week with Dara and Phil Iderson was saying how furious he was in the second half. He's like, that first half we played. Well, no, at us. Like,
no, I mean our game, yeah.
That game, yeah. He was saying that we played amongst the best football he's seen us play in the first half, and then for it to go like it did. And that's the angriest I've been walking away from a game. Certainly, I think probably since the year we came up from the National League. I was just frustrated and cross.
Yeah, I've said, and I maintain it, I said it to you earlier, I still think Stockport win the league. And I still think, looking back on it, I've not seen anybody play football the way Stockport played that first half. It was.
But you know what? We've not played like that since, and that's the frustrating thing as well. That we know, I know we've got it in us. There's been a couple of decent ones.
No way.
Nah, it's all right. We got covered.
But nothing like that. There was it Cardiff? Cardiff first half wasn't bad, but not as good. So yeah, that's the annoying thing for me. And I don't think I'm not sure whether Lewis Bate was fit for the Bradford game. No. So
he wasn't.
We've got the same squad. Yeah, so we've got the same squad essentially.
Yeah. Bate didn't play. I remember you mentioning him, and I'm sure he didn't play.
Bate is in that same bracket that I was talking about earlier for me as a player with no Swindon ties that I really do quite like, alongside
I like him.
Poynton and Young.
They did
Yeah.
that whole thing with the they were handing out the big EA what do they call the EA Sports cards with
FIFA cards.
FIFA cards with their stats on, and they're saying to him, "Oh, pace of 70 or whatever. How can you have that? You've only got one knee." And then they were saying, "Oh, he said, oh, it's the same size as me," because he's notoriously quite short. But he's really interesting to listen to in terms of he said, I'm never going to win a header, so I have to compensate in other ways. He's just been injured far too much for us, unfortunately. And he's out until January. It's not a small injury.
Well, they're going to go in too.
You always seem to have a long-term injury, don't you?
At least
season.
one, yeah.
Hey!
Well, Arttu Hoskonen, who's the Finnish international, he's
He's not finished. He's only 29.
He's still out. Took on an injury his first day of training at Carrington after he signed, and he's not back yet. Camps we've got Teo Eden as well. He got injured very early on. He's due back in the next few weeks.
By the way, you're claiming that there's anything close to a red card for the Bradford one 2 minutes ago, then that's a red card.
That is a red card.
Yeah.
That's a red card.
Ooh.
Half time. He knew it were half time, so he just blasted it.
It's been an interesting half. I don't know how you're losing, to be honest.
I don't know how we're losing either, but this is the thing. It's same as like I said, Blackpool fans were saying on Saturday that they played the best football they've played all season. We were better than Blackpool were there, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm genuinely... how many chances have we had? What's the stats? Let's pull them up. So the stats for this game...
look at the blue steel of Graham Alexander.
He's just such a...
While Liam pulls up his stats, I've got the rest of your questions here, Hannah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we did the spaghetti one. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Scotland?
I'm Brew.
Ooh. Yes. That's what I'm saying, woman of class. Which house are you choosing? 1?
Yeah.
Or 2?
Is 2 snowy?
No, it's just a cabin in the woods.
Just like a wood cabin type lodge thing.
Yeah, 1, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the glass.
1 has to go. Buffalo wings, which Liam then went on a rant about how buffaloes don't have wings. Hamburger sliders, pigs in a blanket, nachos.
Hamburger sliders, because in February I went to the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa and had a restaurant called the Sugar Factory had what they call rainbow sliders, and they were, I'll try and find a picture, they were crazy, like bright colors, like a red one, a yellow one, a blue one, a purple one. And it was a Friday night and County were playing the next day, and so I had the 2 blue ones. I have never been so ill in my life. I threw up blue vomit for 48 hours. I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to get on the flight home. It was just, and I think I've had 2 burgers since. So definitely the sliders. I don't think I'll ever eat another one.
Okay. One more, and then Liam can join back in for the last couple because he didn't do the last couple.
Okay.
Would you rather tickets to the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup Final, the NBA Finals, the World Series, or Wimbledon?
Super Bowl.
I knew you were going to choose Super Bowl just because of Taylor Swift.
No, I love American football. We always go. So what do we go to this year? Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. And the Super Bowl for me, like I always watch it. It's just the whole big
I will only
event.
watch it if the halftime show is someone I'm interested in.
Oh really? No, well I like the adverts as much as anything. So I will always watch it on an American sports channel because then you get the proper adverts. But
So that's when the Wicked trailers and stuff come out.
yeah, so 2 years, I think, not this year, the year before, it was the Chiefs and can't
49ers.
remember. It was with the 49ers. We were on a Disney cruise and we watched
Standard.
watched it. I'm going on another one in a couple of weeks, 2 actually. And it was on the funnel vision, and I've got pictures of like Sophie going past in the on the water slide and the game going on the TV. It was a really nice experience. And watched it a couple of times in America as well, where have that whole kind of game day family thing around it. So no, I'd 100% go for Super Bowl. What were the other ones? Stanley Cup. I've been to I think I went to the Stanley Cup semi-final. I'm not I like ice hockey. I'm not that bothered.
Is that what that
about
is? Is that ice hockey?
Oh, see, I thought it was baseball.
No, the World Series is baseball.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Right, next one. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, there's 2 more. You can join in again now, Liam.
Ready.
Name a food to only be eaten with your hands, not a fork.
I will literally eat anything with my hands. Toast. That's a good one, Liv.
Yeah, toast is a good one.
A food
nachos, which I probably wouldn't
sandwich.
have if Fivey hadn't mentioned. Yeah.
Burger, pizza.
Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket?
Yeah, fucking loads. Here, do you want to hear my story? One sec. I've already checked 1st of November. Yes. So
Speed awareness course?
No, definitely not. A couple of years ago, I found out through work that I was banned from driving. Well, actually, no. I was no longer banned from driving. My ban had.
By the way, I've seen the replay again. You definitely should be saving that.
No, don't agree. My ban was done. I was legal to drive, but I had been banned for 6 months. And what?
You didn't know?
No. So what happened was, I moved house just before COVID, changed my address on my license, and they didn't change the correspondence address. So when I got done,
wow,
they wrote to the wrong address. I didn't know. I didn't respond. So
you would have had a court date, right?
They sent the court date to the old house. I didn't know. And then when I didn't turn up at court, I got done for failing to provide information. And because I had points for speeding. I got done for failing to provide information and banned. Oh no, sorry, no, I didn't get banned. It gets even better. I didn't get banned. I got 6 points. I had 3. I got 6, so it took me to 9. They wrote to my old address to tell me I'd been given 6 points. And because I didn't acknowledge it or respond, I got another 6 points for failing to fucking do that. So I got banned. And then by the time I found out, I'd been legal to drive for 3 months. And I spoke to a solicitor, and she said, because I said, look, I don't know what's happened. She said she specialised in it. She said, my job right now is currently, all it is to do is to challenge these. She said, because you're not the only one. They furloughed a whole department, and loads got missed. She said, so you've got 2 choices. She said, I can either challenge it, and the ban will be removed from your licence. She went, but the points would stay. And I was like, there's no point. Like, because the ban's done, the points have come off.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can either get the ban removed, but then I have 15 points, or I can just carry on. So I carried on. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. I found out when I renewed my license. That's how I
Wow.
found out.
My dad had something like that. Well, no, I mean, but he had to go to court because he was up to 12 points or whatever, or maybe gone over. And either just before or anyway, basically the wrong police force had sent the letter, or they'd said like it was in an area where it wasn't, and it got thrown out on a technicality.
That's funny. I wish mine had. We've had a couple. We've had a couple of questions. We've had a question. Cardiff or Wrexham?
Is that in the
Carabao
Cup? I'd say Wrexham. Only like Cardiff weren't that impressive for me.
No.
Yeah,
Wrexham,
I mean, we didn't beat
should
them,
be
but
winning.
we nearly did.
Wrexham should be winning. Like Wrexham should be winning. Like you look at it. We were talking about the other day about like the rise of Wrexham, and it's like, well, they had a League One squad in the National League. They had a Championship squad in League Two. They had a high-end Championship squad in League One, and they've recruited for a lower-end Premier League squad. Really, when you look at the players they've signed, they're players that you expect teams that are looking to go up to sign. So Wrexham should be winning, but like without a shadow of a doubt. Do you know what? One of the only not one of the only reasons. Obviously, I'd love for us to go back to back, but I think it'd be quite funny if we went back to back without spending the multi-millions that Wrexham had to get there. That's the Disney story right
then
there,
you're in
isn't
a
it?
situation like I remember this summer watching Charlton and Wrexham. I mean, Wrexham spent supposedly in the region of about 30 million, and thinking, you know what, I'm really glad that we didn't go up, because we couldn't have.
We can't do that. We can't afford that.
Done that. Do you know what though? One of the things that I found really interesting from the Mark Stott interview was that our wage bill is lower this season than it was last season.
I still don't believe that you have a mid-table budget like one Stockport fan is telling
Oh my
people.
God. Do you know what? I've just let that run. I'm staying out of it.
It gets even worse because I challenged him to name 10 teams that have bigger budgets. He put Bradford in there.
No, I know.
Absolute nonsense. If he believes that we're paying anywhere near what you guys are paying, like it's not even close. Our top earner would be lower to mid in your wage bracket. I'm telling you, like we are not paying those wages like at all. I think our highest earners Humphreys. I believe.
Throwing the last two topics, or merging the last two topics together of nonsense and Wrexham. Can I ask you both, as supporters of high-end League One clubs?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say that again.
High-end League One clubs.
Thank you.
Have you got do your teams kind of do the 20s plenty or anything for away fans? And the reason I ask this, okay, is to link it back to Wrexham. So I live in Leicester, right? And Tuesday night they hosted Wrexham. It was in the Championship, and I looked to get tickets for me and my mate. We went to the pre-season game with Fiorentina, and I was like, do you know what? They're advertising tickets available Tuesday night Wrexham. I don't mind a bit of that. And I've got a little group chat with a couple of Leicester mates, and with no context at all they got is, lads, they were non-league 5 years ago. 50 quid for a ticket is fucking pathetic. Now, I get Leicester are the home side.
That's bad.
I'm really glad we didn't.
I will throw it out there. I'll throw it out there. That wasn't the only tickets available. There were 35 quid tickets available. But I knew when one of my mates sat and I wanted to go in that stand, 50 quid they wanted to charge me to watch Leicester beat Wrexham, which, by the way, so I didn't go. I went to my martial arts class normal, came out, and the guy on TalkSport, when he was doing the review, He said this game's going to be remembered. 2 shots on target. They both went in. The game finished 1-1. They were going to charge me for that.
I believe ours are 20 in advance.
Yeah.
And then it goes up.
Like 25 on the day or something.
I think so. Yeah. I think it's 20 before. So, yeah.
I
watch
think
a bog standard Leicester team against Wrexham.
Our most expensive one's 26, I think. But we're unusual in that wherever you sit in the ground, it's the same price. So whether you're on the halfway line or you're in the corner of the Cheadle end, it's the same price. Yeah. I feel like that's going to have to change at some point. Hey, we're getting a tent on the away end in the next few weeks.
Getting a roof on.
Barry style. Yeah.
Ours is the same as yours, Hannah. Ours are the same price across the board. Which, when you look at that massive stand, you're paying the same price to sit at the back of that as you are to sit down behind the dugout.
Yeah. One thing that Mark Stott said, which was really interesting, because he was talking about the cost of. So we're expanding by 3,000 seats, and it's costing 21 million. And it was like that, like the cost benefits of that. But he was saying
I can get you 3,000 seats for less than that, Hannah.
But he was also saying that for every 1,000 fans, they generate £300,000 a year. And it was the argument that the money that you need doesn't come from fan income. It comes from, selling players on a profit and like big money versus the million effectively that you'd get a year from those extra seats.
Hannah, are you ready for something?
Don't know. What's that? Thank you.
You it.
So for anyone, I don't know, there's Ian Dowden, I don't know who else there is. The 23-24 signed shirts are in the shop for 40 quid, but it's Sars, Odin Bailey and Nick Powell. They're the 3. But 40 quid for a signed shirt's not bad.
So I now own Anthony Sarcevic signed shirt from his Stockport promotion Champions season. Which, I mean, do you know the thing though, Hannah? I said when we went to Scunthorpe, I wanted to buy one of the Stockport home shirts. I bought, because they were on sale, I bought the Stockport shirts. I like to collect. I collect random shirts. My new Morecambe shirt arrived the other day. And so I couldn't get a blue Stockport shirt because they'd sold out.
There you go.
So I've got one now, and it's signed by Sars, and I'm going to take it to a Bradford game. And I'm going to try and get a picture of him holding it.
Get someone else to get the Nick Powell one.
Throw it at him. Hannah's shocked. Something's happened. She's going to have to tell us all.
Nick,
yes,
my other podcast husband, has just said, Hannah, it's tonight. Guess what I'll be doing at work after midnight? And the answer is going to be putting out Taylor Swift CDs. So he's going to see them before, so if there's any secrets, Nick's going to know.
Oh. That's like when I used to work at EE and we used to get the iPhones in 3 days before launch. And we were told, if you even took a photo of them, even the boxes, if you took a photo and posted them anywhere, you lost your job. Instant dismissal.
I can't believe this didn't occur to me.
Go on, Bobby. Ah. Will Swan again, ole, ole.
By the way, I'm not getting excited, but just to lead to it up for a little bit. Ryan Tafazoli with one of the best debuts you'll ever find from a defender for us at the weekend.
How's Ollie Palmer been?
sub.
Is there?
Do you know he scored at the weekend? It's a weird one because basically when we signed him, a lot of the assumption was he's come in because Harry Smith is injured and he's basically just going to replace him, but be better because naturally he's a better player. What we found though is from between Smith getting injured and him coming in, we found a much better way of playing.
That's when we
So that's when we started scoring 3 and 4 goals. And so he came in and he was a sub. He's got 2 goals, but I think he's only started maybe 3 games so far out of the 9 or 10 he's been there for.
Yeah.
The rest of the time he's been a sub. But when he does come on, apart from against Salford, who Swindon just forgot how to play football entirely, you can see that he has that bit of class extra. Like his touch is that little bit more. His even like not pace necessarily, but his ability to run with the ball is that little bit more. His sort of thinking in the penalty area is that little bit more. But he's not going to get. I can't see him getting a lot of game time right now because the best striker since R9 is currently tearing it up at the county ground. So, and we had him all along. Who knew?
You've got Andy Cook. So Hannah,
his first name starts with the same letter.
Well, Hannah, are you ready for? You know, I told you the stat about the top 2 after 10 games.
I've got to hear this for the 4th time.
No. I told Hannah that one. This is the other one. I haven't told her this one. So, since League One became a thing, so 2004, 2005, every team that's come up from League Two, Bradford currently have the highest points total of any team to get promoted from League Two after 10 games. 2-0.
Okay. I think he's just injured his knee.
I was just gonna say, like, is he very tall or like?
He is tall, yeah. So you went in at half time. I didn't know how you were losing.
Yeah.
You're now 2-0 down. I don't know how you're losing.
No, I don't either. Do you know what? One thing I will say, Rotherham absolutely shite at the back, but fair play. They've actually looked all right on the counter.
They've got a bit of something in attack, haven't they?
Yeah, they're decent on the counter. We're about to see a magic 40 minutes, guys.
Oh, do you see the StreamYard advert thing?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
That
I didn't know what it was. I pushed the button, not knowing what it was.
So if anyone follows the link and signs up to do their own StreamYard now, you get paid.
No, they get
£10. They get $10.
Yeah,
discount.
they get a discount, but you get a referral thing.
Do you?
Yeah.
If everyone wants to sign up, that'd be great.
Excellent. Well, that's exciting. I don't think we've got any.
Will Swan again, ole ole.
I'll tell you what, when you turn this round and win 5-2.
That's what I said. We're in for a mega half 40 minutes here. Right, on the bench. Andy Cook, Brad Halliday, Hilton, Humphreys, Kelly, Metcalf. Right, get Andy Cook on and start putting balls in the box.
So who's he come on for?
Will Swan.
Oh. So you're not throwing extra attackers on?
Is Nick Powell out because it's coming up to the school holidays?
Why is he a paedophile?
No, it's just he always manages to get injured around school holidays.
He was training
There's
Tuesday.
a way of starting accusations.
He was there Tuesday.
It's like an exact science. Genuinely, it's really funny when he came from, like, obviously, like the Stoke fans were like, "Oh yeah, you know, he's really fragile and he'll always get injured around school holidays," and we were like, "Yeah," and then
That's
like,
not a yellow
every
card.
single time.
That's not a yellow card for Pointer.
Do you know what? That's not my monkey. My monkey's like furry or whatever.
So just thinking about because the way you spoke then reminded me of Ella. So last night, Liv were out, and I was like, Ella were playing with her toys. I was just scrolling through videos, and there's a trend at the minute of inserting in between a quotes into random things, and the video that came on did the Teletubbies theme, and it went Tinky Winky Dipsy La La Clunge, right? So it did that, and I'm just watching it, and all of a sudden I see Ella looking at me from the other side of the room, and she comes walking over slowly. She goes, "He forgot Poe," and that's all she said. He forgot Poe, and then she got a Poe teddy to show me, and I was like, "Yeah, he did." Yeah, la la clunge. Ian, in answer to your question, yeah, Rotherham still are crap. But again, it's like I said, we played crap on Saturday and we got a win. It's unfortunately, it's going to happen. Well, for bits of the game, see what happens for us.
That's a very tattered ref, isn't it?
Don't look professional for me. Sack him, deduct Stevenage 10 points. Oh, come on now, City. Let's.
For any like myself, League Two fans watching on, is the standard of refereeing any better in League One?
No. The standard of refereeing is poor across the entire football pyramid. In the Premier League, they are aided by VAR, which sometimes isn't an aid, and it can be a bit of a hindrance. But at least they're given that.
It's aids more than an aid.
Yeah, they're given that second view. Ours are just horrific. I think all refereeing is poor at this point.
So I have to say,
who'd be a referee? Who'd be a referee?
Do you know what? I'd love to give it a go.
It's horrible.
No.
I refereed an under 8s game on Sunday and got started on by a coach.
Yeah, the thing is, it was a coach for your team.
No, wait, we're team coach.
It's Leah, shouting at himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Paul Jekyll and Hyde on the situation.
Yeah.
I was just like, mate, it's an under 9s game. What are you doing? Oh, under 8s game. Sorry. That's a great ball, by the way. Oh!
He's going to be offside. He's going to be offside. No.
Oh, what's he done to his hand?
Going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go on the piss with Sarsevich. Boom.
You're losing.
By the way, what a ball!
Just like.
Don't matter, Hannah. Don't matter. Comeback's on. By the way, that's so well held up. He's miles onside as well.
He's well onside, yeah.
He's chested it in. He's chested it. Look at that ball from Nerfville. That ball from Nerfville is perfect. Hannah, do you miss him?
No, because we didn't have this sauce by the end.
Oh, here we go. No, nearly. Oh. Go on. It's chaos.
Rotherham look rattled at back, don't they?
So bad at defending.
They look really rattled at back.
Now you'll know, I have, even when we do well, I am very critical of Swindon's ability to defend. Swindon are 100 times better than what I've seen from Rotherham. Like, Will Wright walks into this team.
I like Will Wright.
Get off him, Rev. Come on, Rev. Fucking hell.
Do you know what? It was a weird kind of. I had to change the title of one of our episodes when I uploaded it to Spotify for the audio listeners. I had to change the title because it was a weird universe where everybody was slagging Will Wright on one of our episodes, and I was there having slagged him all season, defending him, saying, "I think you're all being a bit harsh." Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that would have been nice if there'd been anyone on the end of it.
Oh, here he goes. Brett. It's a red card, last man, surely, Liam.
Not on a halfway line. We had cover. We had the traction engine of Neil Byrne alongside him.
But by the way, he's like, nope.
Love it. Well done, McIntyre. Love it.
He was watching the Red Roses at the weekend. Thought, yeah, that's good. Good defending.
Yeah, give it a go.
Do you guys, do your club, do you do heritage numbers?
Yeah, ours is called Scan, and it's the first of the ski, like the first.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
I won't boo
Carry
him.
on.
Ours is called Scan, and it was the first of the schemes apparently, and they have the number.
The heritage, what for heritage numbers?
I don't know. What do you mean by heritage numbers?
Like the number that they are in terms of like when they've played. Bradford's was the first.
I think we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, it was because the company that do it is, I think they're called Football Heritage. It's a Bradford fan.
Right, so we
runs
know
it.
ours is our own scheme that was started by the club. So maybe the heritage numbers, maybe Bradford was the first one to have that. And
God
scheme
knows.
predates
God knows.
that. But
I like them though. I like them. I think they're good. I think it's a good little.
God, it's
thing to have.
raining in Rotherham, isn't it?
In tech.
Not raining here. Yeah, it's not
It was.
raining
Do
here.
you know when we played there? It was really, really wet, and then as I walked back to the car, it like the heavens opened. As the BBC Radio Manchester rang me back, and I'm walking in a dry robe, trying to stay as dry as possible, whilst on the phone waiting for them to go to me, and I was not amused. They rang me on Saturday in the.
You were on the phone with me, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yes, that happened. I've started drinking again, Fifey.
That's how bad their start to the season's been.
By
the way,
it's fine.
what a ball again.
No, there's too much on it.
No.
If you make something of it, it's fair play.
I like that, me. I think that's great.
Yeah, a little bit of drinking's fine, Hannah.
Yeah, I've not gone fully excessive. When I was talking to Liam on Saturday, that was as drunk as I've been in 7.5 years.
Sometime in between you talking to Liam, I think he'd either just come off the phone to you or was just trying to get a hold of you. I got a phone call from Liam, and it was just he wanted to know whether, while I was still celebrating the fact that Swindon had won their game, he wanted to know whether I'd been paying attention to what was happening at Grimsby. I went, no, mate. Absolutely not.
Look at me. That's how in tune am I? I didn't even ring him to talk about us. I talked about Grimsby.
Well, Jamie Walker specifically.
Yeah, Jamie Walker more specifically.
Unbelievable 2 goals.
Safe hands.
Sam Walker wouldn't have caught
We
that.
had half an hour to go. Feels like Andy Cook's coming.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Well,
Screams.
just making bracelets isn't going very well, is it?
Ooh.
Screams of an
That
Andy
should have
Cook
been 3-1.
last minute winner, doesn't it? Screams of an Andy Cook winner.
That should have been 3-1.
It's weird. We're just walking through
more,
them. We're walking through them and just not doing anything with it.
I now have 5 more random questions if you want them.
Go on then.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah, you missed it. So a friend of mine is absolutely fine, but they've ended up having to spend the night in hospital, and so they just asked me if I could be one of many. I'm sure keeping them occupied with something to do on their phone while they're sat in their hospital bed. So I said, I can, but I'm streaming with my friends doing a football watch along, so I'll just send you intermittent Instagram questions.
Yeah.
They said that'll do.
Oh,
So you can
hey, we're going 2 up top. 5 here, we're going 2 up top.
I
Stephen
said to
Humphries
you
and
I'm
Andy
going 2
Cook.
up top.
Metcalf, Cook, and Humphries.
Do you know what? All for that haircut on Andy Cook.
You like Andy Cook, don't you? Hannah, I think Hannah's the only person. No, I would say outside of Bradford, celebrated the most last Wednesday against Newcastle.
Oh, it was lovely.
Right, go on, Fifey. Ask your questions before Hannah comes on and drifts
question
away.
1 of 5. You can only pick one: an 850 credit score, 2 million in cash, or $4,000 a week for life.
$4,000 a week for life.
So work out you get more money that way.
I'm guessing so. What's $4,000 a week, 200 grand a year? What was the amount?
2 million in cash.
Yeah, because 10 years is 2 million at $4,000 a week.
You reckon you got 10 more years in you?
Probably not, but it'd be nice to have if I got 2 million a day, I would.
It'd be gone tomorrow.
Well, maybe not tomorrow, but give me a couple of weeks and I'd have made a good dint in it.
I think I'd take the 2 million.
Yeah.
Because I reckon you could like
the interest you would get off
half
that
of
was...
it. Yeah, you'd get some interest. Like I'd spend half, and then get interest on the other half.
$4,000 a week. Is it untaxable, Fifey? Yeah.
I mean, I think you're thinking too much into it. The question literally just says $4,000 a week.
Well, no, because
sure,
I need to know
let's go tax free. Let's go tax free. Why not?
$4,000 a week just hitting your account is that's
you can live off that comfortably, can't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't live off that comfortably, you've got a problem.
If you can, then you're a professional footballer.
Yeah, but $4,000 a week for life. You've got to think when you retire, you're still getting $4,000 a week.
Yeah.
And if you think about it this way, you might have 2 million now. $4,000 a week. When you retire, if you retire at 70 and you live to 90, you've got 4 million there that's coming in them 20 years.
Yeah.
Like you're laughing. If you
I just like the idea of
having 2 million in the bank.
Yeah, that'd sort my school fees out. Mind you, $4,000 a week would sort the school fees out. Oh, burner's going off.
Tommy Lit. No, he's not.
No, it's not. Who's that then?
That's Will Swan.
It looks like Bill Burr.
Yeah, no, it's Will Swan.
Oh,
look at Andy Cook. Come on, Cookie. Come on, Cookie.
Do you know what? He looks like if he wasn't a footballer for Bradford, he'd be a starring role in Emmerdale.
A rugby player.
He does look like he's definitely got, like, I can't remember which one of the Donny lot was arguing with us the other day about saying that he looked injured. And I was like, no, it's just how he walks. It's like he's got a really odd kind of posture and how he carries himself.
But it works. It works so well for him, and it's. I love it, me. I love it.
I don't know why it popped into my head the other day, Liam, but something that there was a conversation at work, and I told your story about Emmerdale at work.
What about it being close?
No, about your delivery.
Oh, singing the theme tune.
No, when you pulled up on the set and drove straight on while you were filming.
Yeah, at Harewood House. Yeah.
Look at his face.
Do you know the worst part?
I don't know the story.
It's not even the only TV show I've done it in.
Oh, you just driven onto the set?
Yeah, I drove onto set of the first episode of Happy Valley.
Oh, I loved Happy Valley.
I thought someone had been killed because I had to deliver it at a house, and I pulled up, and there were police and vans everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And there were people shouting at me to leave, and I'm like, I said, sorry, I said, can I leave it with you? And they're like, leave what? I said, I've got a parcel. They were like, for where? I said, for the house. I said, I don't know what to do. Who's going to sign for it? They were like, oh, the house has been hired out. I'm like, for who? And then they told me, and they were like, oh, we're filming a TV show. I'm like, great. Emmerdale, Hannah. They left the door open, and I was following sat-nav because it's in Harewood House. It's in an estate. I was delivering to Harewood House, and I was trying to find my way to the manor. So I drove down this road, and I'm driving down going, fucking hell. Looks familiar, this. Anyway, as I pulled round and saw the wool pack, and all these people shouting at me, telling me that I was in the scene, like, oh, what advertising for the company? And then they had to reset and do the scene again. Is what
Can
it is.
you name this ex-player that played for Stockport, Swindon, and Wrexham? Surname is a place. What, as in like York? I'm presuming.
Stockport, Swindon, and Wrexham. Surname is a place.
Barry.
Ian, give us a
Stop.
Barry.
Barry.
Ian, give us a time frame for, like, how are we talking? Are we talking really old?
While he does that, your next question, mark of respect, in case anyone in your family serve in the Army, Navy,
Yes.
Marine, or similar forces.
Yeah, Army.
I'm sure my granddad did. Sure.
Yeah,
I think everyone's granddad did.
Yeah, one granddad was in the Navy, the other one, and actually it was the reason that he didn't drink. So he drank so much when he was in the Navy that when he came out, he didn't drink anymore. And then the other granddad was in the Royal Observer Corps.
They just
which
watch
is
it.
like they just they stood on boats, like watching for enemy planes.
There you go. Ball. Oh. Bang! Should have been.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, that's not an all.
It's always an old.
It's an ooh. If it had gone in, it'd have been a.
I'm trying to think of
certified.
footballers whose surnames are places.
Ian, we need more help than that.
Edinburgh. Okay. Do you flash your headlights to warn other drivers that the police are ahead?
Yes.
I did until I got a Tesla, and now I can't work out. Like it's on the steering wheel somewhere to like be able to flash someone. I could never find it in enough time. So like the thought's there, but no.
I'll tell you what, Liam. You know when I said that lower league look is a lot bigger than Fools Rush In? Tell me you're doing okay without telling me you're doing okay. Disney cruises, Tesla cars.
Going to NFL games.
Yeah, NFL games. Stanley Cup semi-finals.
Yeah. Do you know what? The Stanley Cup semi-final was a work trip. The NFL in January was very cheap tickets because it was coming up to the playoffs and neither team was anywhere near. Yeah.
John says Chris Blackburn.
Chris Blackburn's a great shout. I was thinking like Dion Burton.
Chris Blackburn did play for all three.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yeah. There you go, Ian. Game's over.
Okay. Similar to the other question then. You have just instantly won £500 million. What is the first thing you are buying? What are you buying?
Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield Town liquidating. Tax
you can't
write
buy
off.
that immediately.
Watch me. I'll ring that Wagner bloke and I'll buy it and I will. But honestly, they'd be getting their letters in the morning, and it'd be done.
I'd buy a nice house. I think a big house.
Again, you can't buy it outright though, can you? Like you can't sit here now with 500 million and just buy the house.
Why not?
You've got to go through all the legal stuff, haven't you?
Oh right, like Liam would have to go through legal stuff to buy.
That's what I'm saying. He can't just go and buy Huddersfield right now.
Oh right, okay.
So I always answer this exactly the same way when we do if you won the lottery, what's the first thing you'd buy? I'm like, well, I've won the lottery. It's something o'clock at night. There's not much you can do. I'm probably buying a Chinese.
I would go on and immediately. How much have I won? 500 million?
500 million?
I would buy, straight off the bat, £10 million worth of Bitcoin.
Why?
It's going to double over. It's going to double in 5 years. It'll be worth double what it's worth now.
Ian says his great uncle was in MI5.
Right. Back to serving in the forces.
Ian's Bond.
I'd book a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I'd book a holiday, and I would book the first long haul flight that's flying out tomorrow, and I will be on that plane.
Do you know what? A friend of mine said that they would go to the airport and just buy the first flight they could find.
Yeah.
I mean, that could end badly.
Yeah. They do that. You get like mystery shirt and stuff. They do mystery holiday, don't they?
Yeah,
I want to do the mystery football one.
Yeah, the football one's good. The football, I've looked at that.
I'd do anything. I'd love to do something like that.
A lad who I know did it, and they ended up in the Czech Republic watching like a third division team, and like they had the time of their life. Like they just did a weekend in Czech Republic watching a third division team and getting drunk. I'm like, that's class.
Aiden's just messaged me. I know it won't be a Christmas present, but if you're interested, here's a show I would still like to go and see in the West End. Okay.
What is it?
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that. 13 going on 30 is opening in Manchester in either imminently. And we were watching the audition tapes and like the workshopping of it. It looks really good.
What was the last show you went to see?
I don't think I've been for a while. I'm not sure I've been to anything since Hamilton.
Ours was in the summer. We went and watched Hercules because it's only just recently opened. Really, really good. Really good.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you're the same, because I know that your whole family is into it. I do have one more question, by the way, Liam, but I'll come back to that. I always have to. Me and Aidan always have a full debrief after the show, and no show, no matter how good it is, can ever be perfect. There always has to be something. And Aidan said, "So, what was the worst bit for you?" And I said, "Do you know what?" I said, "Do you know the only thing that really let the show down for me?" He said, "What's that?" He said, I appreciate it's about like gods and stuff, so there's an element of fantasy to it." I said, "But it was the lack of realism." He said, "What do you mean by lack of realism?" I said, "Well, unlike any other show in the West End, Hercules was wearing trainers. Trainers aren't a thing in ancient Greece." I was like, "Why are they not all wearing?" I said, and the girl that was playing, is it Meg? Yeah, Meg.
Yeah.
I said, she's wearing like, I said I didn't mind it so much, but she was wearing like big massive heels and stuff. I said, that's not, I said, why are they not all just wearing sandals?
Yeah. How funny.
Fair play.
The last question. I'll speak of Aidan, here he comes. Hello. It's okay. The most overrated food you're convinced people are just pretending to enjoy.
Can I do a drink?
Sure.
I do a drink. Whiskey. No one likes whiskey. Sorry. No, a drink that burns. A drink that burns. A drink that burns.
Does Jack Daniels count?
Yes, but it's bourbon whiskey. But
no, I don't think it does.
Because I like, so I can drink it, but I struggle with normal. But I really like the apple one.
So all that happened with whiskey was two people had it. They both sipped it. They both disliked it, but they didn't want to tell the other. So they pretended they liked it, and then it snowballed. No one likes. I don't believe anyone actually likes the taste nor the feeling that they get when they drink whiskey. Go on, you useless. Did he get saved?
It's that stupid beard. It knocked him off centre.
Why has he placed it? Why has he not levered it?
By the way, awful defending again.
Oh, shocking defending. But why has he not levered that as hard as he can? He's scuffed it in the ground.
Their number 18 is terrible.
I've got a matching tattoo with Alex Patterson.
What's he got? Sarcevic 90+6 as well.
He has, yeah. When I went to Soccer Aid, he were there, and I showed him and he got his out on his
I
leg.
forgot you were at Soccer Aid.
Yeah. Yes, he got his out as well. His is on his leg.
That's even weirder. Like your teammate.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he got
Even more,
he should.
well, one of them leaves and they go head to head with each other. Oh,
3-1. No.
good tackle.
Great tackle.
I'm struggling to see Bradford getting back in this at the moment.
What are you laughing for?
I'm
We're
not.
all sat here
I'm not.
watching it together.
I'm just
Amused.
forewarning, for preparing for the Stevenage fans convinced that this means that they're pissing the league.
Yeah, but to be fair, Hannah, it's easy to ignore 6 people.
Yeah, but they're so loud.
I've got most of them muted.
I think, yeah. Well, no, they're not like they're just very excited, aren't they? And it's like watching puppies that
Now-
are just running around all giddy, and you know that they're not all going to make it.
Now, speaking of excited, and I'm calling both the Grand Fromages out live on the internet here. Ever since we put our lackluster production together, I've been very excited for you two doing lower league look bake off, and it's all gone quiet as to when it's happening.
So I move house in 3 weeks. That's what I'm waiting for because I want my new kitchen. By the way, we just tackled our own player. Look at this. Boom.
I want a sparkly orange Taylor Swift themed KitchenAid. I feel like that could make the difference.
I'm going for a new kitchen, new house, same old winner.
Are you roping anyone else in to do it with you, or is it a head to head?
Oh no, we're going to ask other people to get involved. Oh my days.
Harry would be hilarious at baking, I reckon.
Go on.
Back heel! Surely!
Get in! Get in! Alex Patterson, you tattoo sharing bastard! Yeah!
By the way, right?
Five, what were you just saying? By
the way, like great goal, absolutely great
Shocking
goal from a Bradford
defending.
perspective. What's this fucking defending again?
That number 18 again.
18 is fucking.
Yeah.
I know I'll say the word fuck a lot on these shows, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna.
No, you should.
He's
It's fine.
fucking wank. This boy, he really is.
Look at how on earth, as a defender, do you lose the ball there? How do you lose the ball there? And then the second one with a slide tackle. I mean, the awareness.
And then he's like,
By the way, the awareness of Andy Cook. And just watch Cook. As
Is
soon
that
as
who
he
it was? I
passes
was
it.
just going to ask you. Yeah.
As soon as he passes it, watch, he passes it, puts his arms up, celebrating. Ready? Before he's even hit it, Cookie's got his arms up. Look at him.
I want to see. Show it again, right?
Unless he was shouting for it back because he was.
No, he's not. He's celebrating. He's celebrating.
Once 18 has lost the ball and his teammate is on the floor, watch how little effort he makes to get across the penalty area to block it as well. Honestly, I would be fining him money for this performance.
I'd release him.
Released.
Yeah,
And meanwhile,
that's what I'd do. I'd buy Rotherham with me 500 million and release him.
And release him for being shit. You watch him score the winner here, diving
I know.
Just-
I know.
buy him to like I don't
No,
know.
they're taking him off. They're taking him off. They've taken him off.
Surprised.
Hashtag fight the
bless
in.
him.
Let's just make a point. Bradford's man at match right there.
Oh dear me.
I think the lad who was very good against us was called Oduboye or something like that. Baptiste was good as well.
3-1, 3-2, 3-2 coming in.
This is because I did a cheeky little giggle before.
It's either 3-2 or we're going to hit these on counter attack.
You win this 4-2.
By the way, if we win this, people can stop saying that we're getting lucky. Because
No, you got
to-
very lucky with how bad they are.
no,
Yeah,
but the fact
they're
but,
not
but
good.
going 2-0 down.
Yeah, but you should, but you shouldn't have gone 2-0 down.
But they've not been bad at attacking. They haven't been bad going forward. They've just been shocking at back.
They've been average in attack and terrible at the back.
Yeah.
But bear in mind,
Your dog is so loud.
Yeah, he is.
I know.
Bear in mind,
Like,
this is our second string defence. I said this before kickoff.
Yeah, got the excuses in early. Oh my god, he's through
Oh my
again.
Jeez, another. Come on, ref, blow.
The subs know better, apparently.
Right, come on. I'm not sure how I feel about this light blue kit.
Oh, I love
I quite like it.
I know, I like it. It just doesn't feel very Bradford.
Hannah's dog's getting angry that we're not winning.
Yeah, he's not snoring, he's growling.
Yeah, no, he gives so few fucks about this that he's gone to sleep. It's so uninteresting to him.
I love how he's just completely emotionless to what's going on there.
She's definitely filming behind manager, isn't she? Look at her.
Yeah.
She keeps looking down at her phone. She's definitely filming.
Ian said no, Liam, Rotherham are crap. Oh!
No, Fifey. That wasn't ooh.
Well, apparently we were just doing it for anything.
You should say hello to everyone. You're woken up.
Hannah's dog sounds like Ben on the coach back from the Oasis gig. I can imagine.
Oh.
Hannah, I know your dog likes to sleep, but does your dog have to sleep on the microphone?
He's not. He's nowhere near. It's because he's Velcro. He's a Velcro dog, and so as in he needs to be touching me at all times. So that's what it is. He's gone back to sleep now, but he's resting his head against my leg.
See, ours is the opposite. She
Now
likes to
his
come up
chin's-
for. She comes up for 2 minutes and then she just bucks off and sleeps on her own. She does not want to be anywhere near you.
Oh no!
My my cat. It depends which one of us is trying to sleep. If I try and sleep, the cat's on me. But if the cat wants to sleep, it sods off. Because I said the word cat.
But because he's a pug, he's got a really cute squishy face, and he rests his chin.
Oh my
on
word!
So cute. What are you growling at?
I thought he
The word
found.
cat. Deliver.
Neil Byrne doesn't deliver. Neil Byrne does not put crosses in the box, Fifey. I don't think he can kick it that far.
It's just a presence.
They're claiming a penalty.
No, he's got the ball clear as day.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a throw.
Tell you what, though, Bobby Poynton's been getting his flowers this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's.
Here we go again. Right, watch 18. Here we go. Look, make no effort, and then just nice little gentle jog. Worst defensive performance I've ever seen from anybody, I think.
That's a bold statement, Fifey.
I know, Fifey, given some of the shit you've watched this last couple of years at Swindon.
Yeah, I know. But that's just as the team being wholeheartedly rubbish.
Yeah, but then you it's when you see those score lines when it's like 5-4, and you know that
Anna, do you have to use 5-4 as an example?
that no one has been defending.
No, but the thing is, so you take, say, a 5-4, and instantly when you said that, I went to our game with Wrexham a couple of years ago.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking of.
And I was thinking,
That when Jake Young got 4, Jake Young retired Ben Foster.
Yeah. So I was thinking back to that game, and yes, there were some very poor conceded goals, but it's not like I could look at one player and say, you've just fundamentally cost us this game. Like, I'm looking at number 18, and not just even for this goal, everything he's not done in this game, he is just, like, I don't think I've ever rated a player 2 out of 10 before, but I think he would get a 2.
Should we see what he's got on Flash Score at minute?
Foot mob or whatever it is.
He's got a...
You watch, you'll get him on an interview on Lower League Look now, and I'll have to present it. Say, oh yeah, big fan.
Was it Agbear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a 6.9.
What?
He's the second. He's got a 6.9. The left back has got a 6.3.
What game are they watching?
That'll be because Bradford's XG will have been higher than 2.
Oh, Bradford's XG is currently 2.7.
Right, so there you go. So they're technically overachieving because they've conceded less than that, essentially.
Burner's off. Brad Halliday is on. Go on, Bradders. Go on, Bradders.
Neil Byrne only scores Thunder Bastards.
Yeah.
Neil Byrne scored against Aldershot in the FA Cup, and it was
We're not talking about Aldershot.
Yeah, can we talk about Aldershot in FA Cup? Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, we lost the replay.
Hannah's really trying to upset you and me now, isn't she?
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah, they lost as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't 7-4.
I'm going to say
It was
7-4, and then that was the day the wheels
No,
came off.
it
Glenn.
was. No, Fifey, you were who they played after they beat us.
Yes, but equally, I'm sure you didn't lose 7-4.
Well, no, but I mean, we lost.
That was the night that the wheels came off for Clem. That was the night we put out that post, that article.
Oh God!
Four down in 20 minutes, 7 down in an hour.
Not paid the players and trying to sell the club.
Fraser Blake Tracy crying.
Oh my God!
What a time to be alive! What a shit free kick that was.
The thing is, I don't think it was a shit free kick. I just think everyone gave up. It landed right next to the edge of the 6-yard box. The first bounce is there.
If Andy Cook doesn't get a winner in the next 5 minutes, you've thrown this away.
We've only got ourselves to blame if we don't win this.
You have, because 18's been trying to gift you the victory since about the 2nd minute.
Excuse me, 18's got a 6.9. He's doing great.
He's like the fucking. His rating went up when he walked off the pitch.
He's in line for a man. He's in line for a man at match.
What was that?
Just Ibitore doing Ibitore things.
Oh, I love him so much. He was always underappreciated because he was a Salford player.
Yeah.
I think was half of it, and it took him like we were playing him out of position. And yeah.
Hannah, did we interview him?
No.
Had he already joined you by then? Yeah. I'm sure we interviewed him on Salford.
No, we didn't interview him. He was no. I think Had he already joined us by then?
Let me have a look.
Is he on my EA card upstairs? Signed from the auction from all them years ago.
Could be, you know.
No, I definitely haven't interviewed him because it was the year that Odin Bailey ended up coming on loan.
Yeah, no, we didn't interview him.
No, I didn't think we did.
Good day, that.
Oh, it was.
We had fun that day. We came home. Me and Hannah came home with the Man at Match and Goal at Month award.
I know.
I've still
Each.
got them.
I've still got mine. Yeah.
Liam, who should we try and get to guest at Fools Live in November? I haven't sorted one yet.
Me.
You're more than welcome to come down if you like.
When is it?
Hannah. It's at the county ground, Hannah. You think we're getting over the threshold of that ground?
I've been.
I've been as well.
Mate,
I went and stood. I went and stood on the pitch dressed as a chicken. And
Mate, I didn't think I was getting approval to even hire the place out.
I went on the pitch dressed as a chicken, and phone calls were being made as to how I'd got there. Still one of my favourite conversations when I did the tour of the ground. Absolutely loved it.
When they said to you, you might have recognised this from the telly, and you said, "Yeah, I remember the episode of Can't Pay, We'll Take It Away."
Yeah. True. It's true. I did have a giggle when I was watching it because I was like walking down the corridor that they ran down. I was like, ooh.
Oh, here we go. 3-2 Rotherham. Long throw.
Flicked on.
They have got a good long throw.
Oh, what throw? Great header. What's back in? Yes. So if you think of anyone I should talk to, then let me know.
Liam, can I get roast potatoes in the away? Oh, Huddersfield.
In the away end?
Because they do the roast potatoes, don't they?
Not in the away end.
I'll go and befriend someone and get them to pass them over the.
Yeah, they don't do them in the away end. Although I have actually got access to free tickets for the home end.
All right. Well, if I'll use one, go in, buy a shitload of roast potatoes, and then leave and go back into the away end.
Yeah.
Bless you. Here we go. Here's the winner. What a ball!
Oh.
Ironically, the best bit of defending they've done all game.
2-2.
Is he blown at that?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Should have won. Yeah, Ian, unfortunately, roast potatoes are only in the home end. But they're nice. They are nice. I enjoy them.
That's not helpful, is it?
No.
You can't get them. They're really nice.
Yeah, unless they've changed. It might have changed, but it was only in the home end. So, God knows.
Okay, here's kind of a reverse question for you both. So I do this thing at work on a Friday just for a bit of fun. We do Friday questions, and that's normally where I get a lot of inspiration for my intro questions on Fools.
Right.
But you know, I've been doing it for about 18 months now, so there comes a point where you start running out of questions. What's 3 random questions I should ask people at work tomorrow?
Oh.
Favorite.
Bear in mind they go on company emails, so they can't be sexual or offensive.
Favorite song on the Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah.
Who would play them in a movie about their life?
Okay.
And let's have a think.
Yeah.
Who do they think the most? Oh no, you can't ask that. No, you can't. Who do you think will be the most unexpected name on the Epstein files? I think Steve Evans or John Yems.
I can't remember what it was the other day, and Kevin Betsy was there. I was like, gosh, that's a blast from the past.
Oh, Kevin Betsy.
Leighton
Um,
Orient, he's in their QPR's academy.
Yeah.
That's
I actually
right.
I've had a couple of conversations with different people this last couple of weeks. I had a nice long chat with Preston Johnson about
It's been a while.
Crawley, and yeah, it's been a while. And then earlier today, I had a chat with Steve Cotterill.
Oh, do you know what? I thought of him because he's gone to Cheltenham, hasn't he?
Yeah, so
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
had a chat with him, and yeah, just about him going. Yeah,
Manchester
he's
Messi, there he is.
the Manchester Messi. Those teeth, like those teeth are so white.
They're not as white as Ollie Norwood's. Ollie Norwood has distracting teeth, as in, I was stood talking to him and I just couldn't focus on anything else but his teeth.
Yeah, Sarsa's got quite long teeth.
Yeah, they're not like Ollie Norwood's are like white, whereas his look, white but natural.
Wow. Told you we don't have a great record. Oh, has Mikey gone? Oh, his camera's gone off. He's still here, but his camera's off. That's why it's bumped off screen. I told you we don't have a great record at Rotherham.
No, but you did all right. That's what kind of stands you in good stead. It's that resilience, isn't it, and the coming back.
Still picking up points when it matters.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
Your
I
camera
was
went
chatting, wondering why you weren't replying. Looked up, I wasn't on the screen anymore.
Yeah, you've gone. Yeah, I think like I said about Saturday, we came away, we haven't lost. That's to be kind of kept going. I'll happily take what we're doing at minute. Like I say, I'd have taken a point at Rotherham before season started.
Yeah. And that's what I've said, like about Plymouth, about Cardiff particularly. We would have expected to lose against Plymouth. We would have taken a point against Cardiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need Stevenage and Lincoln and Cardiff to all lose on Saturday.
See, that's the difference. So yeah, okay, we're a point behind where we were last season. So that's 17, but it's the gap to 24. That's
Here's
the difference.
thing. Here's the thing, right? About just on.
But look where Rotherham were. You should There's no excuses there.
No, do you know what's irritated me though, right? Is that we're supposed to play Lincoln next Saturday, and it's been called off due to international call-ups for Lincoln. Right, the 4 players that they've got that have been called up for international aren't even playing for them.
Well,
and
they
in the
can't.
last,
That shouldn't get approved by the EFL. Then they have to have played so many games within.
it's already been approved. So they in the last international break, the same 4 players went and they played the games.
Because we had to last season. There was one that we delayed for, and it was a tactical. Lewis Fiorini started so that we could get it through, because the rules were you had to, so we couldn't even submit for it until that game had kicked off and he'd walked on the pitch. MK Dons and Gillingham.
MK Dons and Gillingham to be a good.
Swindon Newport will be fun tomorrow lunchtime. Saturday lunchtime.
Yeah.
So it was
Newport are in trouble. Big trouble.
Right. I'm going to go and I've got
I'm going to go to bed.
Alarm to look forward to. So
thank you, League One fans. Fun.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, League Two fan.
Yeah, just before we go, Hannah. So when I'm going to press end, just to refresh your memory of everything that we have, and you don't get to see much anymore, but we'll get.